lots of things happen, things that sort of happened that's just you can't control with the economy, with the mortgage business in general. And there were a lot of things that happened, and we ended up having to sort of sell the business for pennies on the dollar. My dad had his real estate stuff he was doing, so he continued to do that, and I was sort of out of a job. But I did realize from there that, a family business, there's a lot of tie-in. He didn't have all his money and all his eggs in one basket, but the majority of his net worth was kind of in this mortgage company, which sort of just evaporated. So, after that, I sort of looked around, what should I do? I enjoyed working with family businesses, so I got into providing financial services advice. Continued to do personal financial planning, but really it's the business owner segment that has been my passion. It was really, what are you doing with your business? Are there things that you could do to make it more valuable? What are your goals? Is it to sell it? Is it to transition it to children? Those are two completely different paths. And people started to think, you're right, you're right. I should start thinking more about this. So little by little, that's what I did. I'm still consulting with business owners, helping them with the personal planning, but it's more exit planning focused because there's just a tremendous amount of baby boomer type
Yeah.
age clients, which is what I am, who really haven't done the planning. And all of a sudden it's like, what are you doing? And so I'm trying to get ahead of it and try to get the word out that you really should plan ahead further and it should be more integrated with your personal. Don't let the business control the personal. Find out what you want to do personally, what you need. Let's see how the business can deliver those resources. And what do I want it to do for me along the way? A lot of business owners make the mistake of reinvesting the extra free cash flow back into the business to grow it. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but it should be part of your bigger plan. If it's going to take all your cash flow, you might want to take some of that cash flow and get assets out of the business just in case the business growth doesn't happen. You don't want to be completely out of money, because the business fails and you didn't put anything aside. So you really need to start doing that early and have it part of a longer term strategy. I'm going to add services. I'm going to add products. I'm going to do these things and, the revenue is going to grow and that's all great. But sometimes it grows at the expense of a sort of a risk mitigation strategy that really should be there. Take some of that cash, you get it off the table. Let's get it outside. Let's get it in an investment account, put it in gold, but let's not just go all in with all the cash into the business. That's a mistake my dad made. I saw it and I've seen it with others.